It's actually quite horrible to do this to the people, because when people are looking at things, they just don't associate them with others. But I don't know, I've got such an eye for things sometimes. But this one came across me, this castle here. They're calling it a castle remains. It was burnt. And I was thinking, oh my God, I know what that looks like to me. I'm going to show you in a second when the picture comes up. Although there is something built on the other side. There's a bit of it left. The two turrets, there's the doorway. I thought I only saw it as a picture on the internet, but it's actually a post in Facebook that was 2020, and you can see that it's so like Donnington Castle. Yeah, there is a structure built in front of the turret, so it's got a bit of its structure left. Not quite sure how it was shaped inside, but you can see the turret. Yeah, it's quite a lot of brick, and I thought, oh, Donnington's more stone. But we'll see in a moment. You can't just slap this up. You have to be pretty good at building to make all this. Look at it. It's got spiral staircases in it. There, look, the wall. It's bricks. Okay, England it's flints. They use different stones maybe, but it's the same thing. Look, that wall. It's all got stones in it and flints and things. It's the same. A bit more of that building is left in a way. Maybe that's, I don't know, I was looking at it. See, that has the brick in it. And when you look at the side of the building, it's all a bit of a, it looks like someone's, I don't know, there's not so many bricks, and maybe they covered that up. Maybe that was brick under there and they've covered it up to try and make it look older. Who knows, they've lied about so much. You don't have to worry about the outside bit because that's the wall, that would be in brick or flints. I don't know, there's an old picture of it there. Maybe that looks a bit more like the other one. But anyway, I just thought I would add that in there as, yeah, I thought it was best to explain that. Oh look, Donnington Castle. Donnington Castle has this whole bit of structure in front of the pillars. They've only got the first gate. They've only got like one of these. Well, it's a bit like this. The turrets are different at the top. There's my star fort. It's on a star fort. And yeah, so it's got a bit of a building here, but obviously Donnington has a, you know, you could walk through and go down there to the cellar, but there's the two turrets. There's one behind there, one there, and then there's this bit of building there. But it's the same sort of structure as Donnington. I mean, why would they do that? Like, why not explain, look, they're the same. These are the same eras, different brick, but same eras. Isn't that crazy? It's the same. But they're now not saying that that is a castle. It is a gatehouse. And that sounds like, but that could be the gatehouse. That bit there is the gatehouse to the rest, but it wasn't very big. I'll show you. Donnington is just not very big. I don't know how big this one was. That's just found that picture. You can't just slap these things up. And the only reason it's come down is somebody's destroyed it, not that it fell down. These things lasted a long time. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go, I just want to show you the whole thing of Donnington. I've already done it before, but let's go. There you go, you can see that this one, it's not that big. You know, small, like a small church. I don't know, whatever it is, but in this picture up here, let's go to that one there. They showed you that the wall is arced around there and it was this shape, but when you look at this, where was this arcing thing going on that they've got? Let's go back, let's show you this. See, this specifically gives this rounded effect here and this straight effect there. Rounded there and straight effect there, but that's not what we see. It's the same all the way around. So the star fort one, which is this one here, this can't be quite right. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that because it's the same in France as it is here. Again, we were ruled by France a bit, and we ruled France a bit, but I don't know, it's all crazy, isn't it? I decided to buy a couple of maps myself. I've got a few more over there that I can cut up if I want. And I know that it's still a little bit like maybe looking, you know, not quite in proportion to how you want to see it, but I already know that England lies on its side. And then when you turn England on its side, it kind of pushes everything else around, and then maybe even more. Then see Japan. Oh, sorry, Japan is almost the same distance away then, and can get to California in the same time. Gin, that's what started this off. It's kind of, because we already know that this isn't not right. They've elongated it all, and we know that that's whatever. We're not sure about that, but in a way, I'm wondering, up in one corner with New Zealand, another corner, and then this would be the fourth corner. I haven't worked it all out exactly, because don't forget, you've already got time and day, and they show you how the light comes in and so forth. But it is something more like this. And don't forget, none of these countries are the right shape, because Turkey, which is a little tiny thing there, is a third of the size of America. But look how big America is, and look how big Turkey is under my finger there. So that is not represented as the right size. And it goes on like that. And then I already explained that we're 750 miles. So we're getting on for a third. Maybe not quite as wide, but look at the size of England and Scotland, and look at the size of America. So none of the countries are the right sizes, but it's kind of like a butterfly effect, to be honest. Or it's got is that the crisscross or that swastika stuff? But I just wanted to show you as far as I've got. I mean, I haven't cut it all out, and I can't make Canada small, and we already know that that's elongated and bigger and stuff. But do you see it? There's a corner, there's a corner, there's a corner, there's a corner. And something goes on here because the Queen owns a lot of countries there. That's the only way I can think, because you've got to keep Brazil 4 hours from us. So that's what I'm saying, it's not quite in proportion here, but Brazil is 4 hours away from us. So that means America's back there a little bit, and South America's more like that. It's not the way that they say it is. So as long as we keep Brazil and that 4 hours away from us. Of course, it's not quite this shape, is it? Because, well, they've distorted whatever they wanted. It's almost impossible to do it. But I actually think, you know, that this is how Europe and that. And also, I watch, you know, the sun is north at the moment, and that north would mean it's over Europe. And Europe gets hotter in the summer. Anyway, I hope you can understand my map as best as possible. I think it's a butterfly effect or something like that. Or maybe that's the turtle, the legs. Anyway, also I found out the other day that in the Gulf of Mexico, which is here, 60 miles out in the sea, there's a forest of trees, like next to the UK with Doggerland, which is down here, is trees in the sea. Has nothing to do with what they say it is, global warming. Oh my god. Anyway, I hope you see where I'm going, or what it looks like, sort of. What's your thoughts? No circles. What's your thoughts? It's really because I saw this map, and what it is it puts England on its side, and they drew this in the 10th century. It's an Anglo-Saxon map, and it puts everything else up here. It's twisted everything round. Okay, so the countries that are down here are actually twisted round up there, and so Africa would be out there, and it's because of that map that I made this video. And just one more thing, this isn't to do with the map, but we see these people here with kilts. Maybe they were wearing very similar things. So these people aren't really far off these people, if you see what I mean. And actually, what do they wear? Tartan kilt. And so, what was it called? Tartaria. Maybe everybody's looking in the wrong direction. It's got something to do with them. Okay, the pictures make things look a bit different, but they could, you know, they've all got skirts on. So maybe that gives you an idea that these people all come from the same place. And I think some of those are fictional, but anyway, this is what I saw. And then there it is, a little bit more. Oh, this one's the more blown up one. I don't know if I can read the names from here, but I have. And some of them have different names. But anyway, this is like the Mediterranean. This is like Spain. There's France. It's all different. Anyway, thanks very much for the map.